Welcome back. So we've written this script in the previous video, and now we're going to troubleshoot it. And because I've went through this before I filmed this video, I know there are issues. But so we could run this script like I've been doing by pressing play right here. But since in most cases you will not be running it like this, we're going to run it from the command line interface. So let me close this and let's look at here. So here we're in the Windows PowerShell. We could run the same thing in PowerShell 7. It doesn't really change anything for this, especially for a script like this. So let's go. So my script is in desktop. It should be under sync files.ps1. So as you can see, the way you run a script is you do %, and the path to the script. Now, if this script didn't have a space, you could just do %, without the quotes. But since it does have a space, you do have to do the quotes. And you could also specify a full path here if you wanted. So C users, Chiari desktop, and that will work the same way. So let's run it and take a look at our script. Oh, and I should mention too that I have created the two folders here, the destination folder and the source folder here. So I basically put the same files that I used in previous examples in this folder, and yeah, so we'll try it. Let's run it. So as we can see, this is not what we would expect. Actually, let me run it still, and we can look what's happening. It's moving the files and then it's deleting them over and over again. So there's clearly a problem with our script. So there's only two places, there's three places really, where we write code, where we assign files to be copied or deleted. Here, here, and here. So those are the three places we do it. So let's go from the top, and here, so destination match, the file is not equal, the time are not equal. So let's see if we have a file we can test. We do. And so let's take a look here, and here let's do get item, and it's going to be C temp my something and new something. Yeah, we'll do the bitmap, and we do last write time, and we check that they're equal, and we do get item C temp my, we want the source this time, new, and we do dot last write time. Oh, last write time, last write time. Yes. So if we do the two, there we go. So those two are equal. So we're looking if they're not equal, and that's not the case. So that's not the problem here. The next one is here. So the file does exist, so there's no problem here. And here we check if the file exists in the source, and we do that. And if the file exists in the source, we remove it from the destination. So see, we did a mistake here. So if the file does not exist, and what we want is the file to not exist in the source. And so that's our mistake right here. And so let's take a look now. If we do this, we run it. Oh, we need to save the script, obviously. That would be very helpful. And I press Ctrl C to stop the script if it runs. And there you go. Now let's take a look. Let's get a file in the destination, and we can delete a file in the destination and see what happens. All right, it copies it, as you can see down here. Now let's modify a file, test file, and we'll save this. And as you can see, it replaced it. Now, whoops. Let's modify a file in the source. I'll keep that up. We'll modify this file. We'll just say test source. Save that. And now we can see it replaced it. And to confirm, there you go. So there you go. This is our script, and it works just fine. Of course, there was a major mistake in my pseudocode and therefore my code, but we fixed it, and this is how you troubleshoot a script when you run it. We'll make a script with errors in the next section, so you can troubleshoot a script with errors, error messages, and yeah. So this is the end of this video, and in the next video we'll be adding parameters to our script so we don't have to define those two portions explicitly. So see you in the next video.